Hello, everyone. Welcome again to our program, Clear Your Mind by Your Monk. We are now on the fifth episode, and thank you, everyone, for being here today. And again, we are also here with our two beloved monks, Monk Tree and Monk Nemitron, who will be guiding us the meditation and answer our Q&A today. So please join me in welcoming them by bowing 3 times together. Bow, bow, bow.
Hello everyone, welcome to the special program Clear Your Mind by Your Monk. And right now, before we come to the program, let's take a moment for practice the midway meditation together. It's inner peace time. It's time for find peace and happiness residing inside everyone. Please find your comfortable sitting position. Relax your body, relax your mind. You can use the standard position if you sit on the floor with your right leg over your left leg, your right hand over your left hand, palms up, your right leg finger gently touch your left thumb. Place both hands on your lap comfortably. If you sit on the chair or sofa, make sure that your back and your head upright. Put your hand on your lap, softly and gently. Let your leg down and your feet touch the ground. Adjust your posture till you feel comfortable. Then gently close your eyes in a soft and gentle way. No need to rush, no need to force. Just close your eyes softly and gently, as if you were going to fall asleep in the nighttime. Closing your eyes, soft, gentle, and relaxed. Then you can take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in deeply and slowly. Breathe out. In and out. in and out, deeply, softly, and slowly. Every time when you breathe in peace, joy, and happiness. When you breathe out all your concern, your worries, your tension, and your negative feeling. Breathe it out all, in and out. After taking a deep breath, you feel more relief, feel more relaxed, feel the fresh air flow to your nose to reach your abdomen naturally, joyfully, peacefully, and you can feel the fresh air flow to your entire body that can make your blood circulate freely, and you can breathe as normally. Move your relaxation to relax your entire body, starting from the top of your head down to your forehead, your eyebrow, your eyelids. Loosen the muscle around your face, your neck, your shoulders. Relax your arms, your hands, down to the tip of your fingers. Relax your chest, your back, your stomach. Let the relaxation flow down to your waist, your bottom, your legs, your feet, down to the tip of your toes. Continue to relax your entire body till you feel every part in your body relax and feel comfortable. And you can move your relaxation to relax your mind. You can allow your mind to be free from everything. No need to rush, no need to force, just let it flow naturally. Let go of all your responsibilities that relate to work, family, loved one, meeting, study, problem, or anything else in your life. Let everything go. Let your mind to be joyful, cheerful, and happy in the present momentum. This is the precious moment that we have together every day in clear your mind by your monk. Now you can maintain relaxation of the body and the mind in the same time, and let the mind sink down to the center, softly and gently settle down inside yourself. Allow any good spot that you feel comfortable and feel most relaxed. Maintain your body still, your mind still at the center. If your mind wander to some thoughts, you can visualize the bright object. It's easy and simple for you, like the sun, the full moon, the bright star, floating and shining around the center of the body. And you can recite the mantra Samma Araham, Samma Araham, Samma Araham. Samma is mean purity. Araham is mean freedom. So you can purify your mind to be pure and free from all negativity, free from all suffering. Samma Araham, Samma Araham, Samma Araham. Let the mantra flow in your mind like the stream of happiness that flow all the time. And let everything go. Let the mantra flow in your mind. This is a way for help your mind back to the object, back to the center of the body. Enjoy this good feeling. Enjoy this nice feeling of peace, love, and kindness, and also positive energy. Maintain this good feeling as long as you can during the meditation time, during the peaceful time with everyone that join in the program. Clear your mind by your month. Please continue to meditate in silence for a moment. Maintain your body still, your mind still, at the center all the time. During the meditation time, you feel some peace, some love, expand from the center. Now it's time for spreading loving kindness, sending out good feeling and positive energy, sharing and expanding to all directions. Share to your family, your friend, your loved one, your people around you, and everyone that come to join in the program. Clear your mind by your mind. May they free from all suffering. May they free from all kind of danger. May they take care themselves happily. May they live together with inner peace, with wisdom, for have a good life and success in everything. And you can wish good for yourself, to be well, to be healthy, wealthy, have a good friend, have a perfect family life, successful in everything, and attain true happiness, and have good wisdom for guideline to have a good life. You can take a moment for wish good for yourself and other people for a moment. Sabba Buddhanubbhavena, Sabba Dhammanubbhavena, Sabba Sankhanubbhavena, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. When you are ready, you can open your eyes gently and still remain calm and peaceful inside yourself throughout the day till you go to bed tonight. How was it, everyone? How did you feel? I hope you have a good momentum with us.
That was very wonderful. Thank you, Magnemitron. I needed that so much. Like you guys know, prior to meeting you, I was still working and I have a very busy week. So that was a really nice break. Okay, and now I think everyone is ready for our Q&A. And just like most of you guys know that I'm still a newbie in a working industry. So I just been a full-timer about 7 months and I still have like a lot to learn in my careers. So today I will be asking you guys about the careers topic. And I would like to start off with one Nemitron of about leadership. What do you think a good leader looks like?
Thank you for the good question. For me, I think the good leader must to have the good wisdom. Have a good wisdom for lead our member or leader follower to have a good life. That's very important to have a good life, not only about work, but must to take care everyone in the workplace, take care about life, take care about work, and for the leadership, that's very important. For the leadership, we must to have the professional view and personal humility can lead to the good leadership. And for something that's so very important, especially when strengthen your will or the good will with the daily mind shower or have time for practice meditation, right? And shower your mind is so very important for the good leader. When the good leader shower your mind, it's like the time for see the reality of yourself, right? And see the reality of yourself and can let go, let ego fall. It's like the ego that come all the time because it's like the leadership sometimes that if don't practice meditation and think, oh, someone have ego, right? Because everyone that have a different background sometimes and can think about, oh, I'm good, and sometimes cannot develop more. And we need to learn from other people, learn from everything that can support. And for the good concept about the leadership, we need to have inner peace. Have inner peace in in our mind. Have inner peace and have inner peace view and also have inner peace humility. It's like the responsibility for take care other people, understand other well, understand everyone well, because everyone have the different background, different nature. And sometimes it like the can call the middle way leader, the middle way leadership that can lead the people to have a good life. It like the time for lead to balance, not to work hard, right? Not to work less, but work wisely and also take care to the basic. It like the 4L. Live well, love well, learn well, and lead well. And the good leadership must to lead other people to back to basic and back to happiness in work, and also can have the inspiration, the idea, have the big picture about organization to lead everyone have the happiness, have a wisdom for have a good life. And also we must to practice meditation with the leader. And if everyone in organization, leadership and also follower practice meditation, this is the way can involve or can develop the organization to become the happiness organization, because everyone in the world need happiness, right? And also need middle way leadership for lead to have a good life and good wisdom also. Thank you for your question.
Thank you so much, Mami Mitron. So the message I got from you that a good leader is not only someone who has the wisdom at what they are good at, but they should have the sympathy and have the understanding of the people in their organization. And they should also meditate, which will help them lower down their ego so that they can listen more to other people, and they can still continue to learn from others even though they are leaders, right?
Yes, it's true because ego.
Yeah.
If we have some ego, if have a lot, it like you can imagine the the gas, the gas, the glass, and the gas that have the water, and if have ego, it like the water that flow, that full, and don't have space, don't have area for learn something new, and that don't have benefit in the long term. But if we don't have ego, it like to open the mind for learn from everyone, because everyone have something that great. Sometimes we not perfect, right? We don't perfect. That's why we need to learn from other. And sometimes everyone have a different talent, right? Different talent, and the good leadership can partner. The good leadership is not is it like the way that that they can look in overview of the organization of the work, but sometimes it's done done perfect in the some talent. And if the some people come to an organization, and everyone have the different background, different career before, and can use the different culture, the different background to make it happen, It like the way to make it happen by use different talent, different knowledge, and can make it happen. And less ego and feel wisdom.
That's amazing. Thank you. Teamwork make the dreams work.
True.
Okay, and monk three, you are next. I would like to ask you now about how about the followers? Because everyone has a leader, and sometimes we also play a role as a follower too. So how can we be a good follower?
As a good follower, so you have to listen what the leader assign you to do. So like work that if he assign that you have to do it by this time, so you have to do it with your full of attention, full with your ability, based of your ability to do it best, and by on the time to, and then you have to listen carefully what your leader want for the work, and for anything that about your career. So you have to listen to them and try to see how good of your leader, what is he or she good about, so you can follow and copy and then learn from their experience, and then and come to adapt to your life. This is my point.
Thank you so much. So no matter if we are a leader or a follower, listening skill is important to us, because when we listen carefully and mindfully, we can know the message that the leaders are sending, and then we can do our best to contribute in that task.
That's right. Right.
Thank you. Okay. And since you guys have been working even with the middle way or even before the middle way, I want to ask if have you ever done like any mistakes in your career, or when you work with the team, and like how do you deal with your mistakes?
Okay. This is a good question. This is something that happened to everyone that during the work, but most of all, when work have something it's like the mistake. For me, I have able to have experience like that during the time that work with everyone. And when I have something mistake, for me, I don't let the mistake for the long time. But actually, after a mistake, I just realize or reflect myself first, and then reflect after. Because everyone have different background that I said to you. And the first thing that I do after mistake that make it like the time for make everything that calm first, right? Not after work. And if everyone calm, it like the people calm or someone around me calm, and I use the way to forgive. Forgive first that, forgive to someone that, I forget, I don't communicate to them. And it might happen to everyone, right? And after that, just forgive and can learn from the mistake or use a mistake to become the reason of my life, and and do not do it again. Do not do it again. Just realize and understand each other. And if have something happen, or if I can look back, I just tell them first what I would like to do, because they cannot understand what I would like to do. And just use the communicate, because if you would like to understand everyone well, just communicate with them first. And I think this is a good idea. Communicate before, during, and after. That can make the good teamwork, can make the work flow, and can fix the problem. When we forgive and understand to each other, and next work, next project, if have something come, just, I understand. It's like the way that have the reason or have the experience before, and can know how to manage the the workflow more than before. And this is the answer that I share with you.
Thank you so much. Yes, I think that everyone knows, that no one is perfect, and it's very common that we think that people make mistakes too. So we don't have to like overthink or like feel so bad about ourselves, right? Like you said, we forgive ourselves first, and that's okay, and we can learn from that mistake and communicate with your team.
Yes, and for the forgive that have the something that is so very deep. For when you forgive someone, it like you give the chance to someone to become the better person, right? Give the chance to make someone to become the better person, and can use the mistake become the reason in our life, and can make everything, and can make the good thing happen in the future, because we understand to each other well, and can create relationship more than before. It like every mistake, we can understand each other better, and can less a problem. And when you less a problem, you can have the area for happiness with them more than before.
Thank you so much. How about you, Monk Tree? Have you ever like done mistakes during your work? Could
Okay, thank you for the question. Like you said, because no one is perfect like me. I'm not a perfect man too. I used to do a lot of some mistake. Because of, I just joined middle way meditation for a couple months. So what I do with middle way is not so much. But before I ordained, I used to be the volunteer at the temple in the United States. So that's what almost 10 years. So what actually is I did a lot of mistakes because sometimes at the beginning of my career, I was very new to the temple, and then I'm just very new to the United States, so I don't know about the working culture of the temple and of the United States too. What we found when they did that actually a lot, some problem is big, some problem is small one, but what when I know that, oh wow, I did something wrong, I did an very mistake, so I try to review myself, uh, what did I do wrong, how I do wrong, and then try to fix it. And then and first of all I have to be with myself first, be calm down, and then think, oh, okay, this is wrong, this is kind of not wrong, but some people might not understand me, what was I doing. So but if this exactly is this wrong, so if not affect to other people, so I might view it myself and learn from that, and not gonna do it again. But if that mistakes um affect to other people, like maybe my boss, my friends, my follower, anything else, I maybe calm down and then try to talk to them and apologize to them that I did wrong and ask for forgiveness, and then I'm not gonna do it again. And yeah, so this do, and I talk to them later on, and not to do it. This is my way to deal with my mistake.
Thank you so much for sharing. So it is important to accept ourselves first that we did a mistake, and we don't have to feel bad about that, right? So just tell the team again, and you guys can work together. Um, how about, was there a time when like your team doesn't contribute the work that they're supposed to do?
To contribute to work on, as I mean, if it's his job, right, and he didn't do that, right? Is
Yes.
that the point? Okay, if that case happen, so I have a new way to deal with that case. In some if it's some jobs that not so much big job, not big task to do to handle, so I might do for them, and then I don't talk to them, because if that like, oh, I can do it, it's no matter, it's not that big deal, so I can do it, and then talk to them. And because sometimes because in some time of life, so we are so busy, so we might forget to do something. So if we can help each other, we just do it and help it, because we are in our team, right? But if that job is impact to other people, and my follower, he or she forgot accidentally, or that he really want to forgot to do it, so I it's up on the case. I might do for them first, and then come to talk, and then fix it. And sometimes I might let them, like, I have to give them some lesson, that what if they forgot to do something, what's going to impact for them and our team. That it can a lesson or experience for them to learn, to attend. And then we talk and try to figure it out, that shouldn't happen again. Thank you so much.
Wow. That's so amazing. Both of you guys are such a forgiving person. I wish that I could be your coworkers too.
Okay.
Okay. So next question, Mark Nemitron, could you please share with us about how can we be successful in our careers?
Okay, that's good question. It's so very important to everyone in this world, right? Everyone would like to succeed in our life, in the worldly life and the spiritual life also. And for me, I have some idea that very important for success. You know, the Buddha, he gave the idea. how to be successful in career or the path to success. In Bali term, it can call itipatha. It like the have the 4 step that we should to practice if you would like to succeed in in our life, in the spiritual life, in the worldly life. Number 1, passion. Number 2, perseverance. Number 3, focus. And the last one, number 4, review. For number 1, the passion or can call in the Pali term shanta, that do what you love first, right? Do something that you love first. If you don't love something that you do, you cannot happy with something that you do. And this is the first step to search or to find what make you happy about work, about anything, and just come to the first step, passion. Love what you do first. If cannot love what you do, just find the new thing until you can love what you do. Or sometimes if you don't love something that you do and can use the time for observe more and more and reflect yourself and ask yourself, this is the something that I so very love, something like that. And this is the first step. Have passion in everything that you do. And after that, just come to the next step, or can call perseverance. It's like the way that you do it again and again, because you have first step, right? You have passion. The perseverance that can guarantee that you do the same thing that can make it work. If something that happened is it not work, you just find the way and do it again and again, not try it because you have good will to do something great. And it's so very important, perseverance, not only to do one day, not only to do one week, but do all the time, do every day until it's become to the habit, and you love what you do. And you just do it because you love what you do and you feel good with something that you do and feel happy inside us. And then come to number 3, step 3, have focus or chitta. Focus until it's success. It's like about the beam of solar beam. The solar beam or the magnifying glass. If you put the magnifying glass on the paper, it like the focus is take time to focus until you can gather the sunbeam, the sunrise, the sunshine, and then take a moment until it can burn the paper. And for the focus also, when we do about work or when we do about the meditation, just focus, and focus. Take time to focus. If something happen or if have the many people not agree with something that you do, and can either ignore them and just ask to yourself first that this is I must to focus first because it can make the good thing happen and can have impact to everyone's life. Focus, number 3. And then after we do everything, like have passion, have perseverance, have focus, and then number 4, review is very important because every time that we review, it's like the way that we observe yourself more about, oh, this is the work that this is the your work that work or not. If not, just back to basic, back to adjusting the the step again and again until it's work. But if you don't to review what will happen, you cannot learn about a mistake. You cannot learn about something that not work. And review later, you bring yourself to observe yourself more about something that you do. If work, just continue. If not work, just reflect and find the way that work, like the way to find solution to make it happen. And this is the fourth thing that very important if you would like to have the good successful in the spiritual world, in the worldly world. Just practice the way to lead to success.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. I think in these recent years, many people have talked about passion, and a lot of leaders that I talk with on, they oftentimes they also mention about passion as well, and it made me think that you know like you said, it's like four steps to be like successful, right? Like of course passion alone is good, but it's still not enough. You still need perseverance, focus, and review, right? And it just made me think that Buddha teaching, he was so wise, to come up with these four like simple steps in like 2,500 years ago. And it's like a trend right now, to be passionate about the things that you do.
And because the first step is so difficult. It like the find the passion about something that you love, not easy, but not difficult. If someone know yourself well, understand yourself well, it can find the passion it easy. But for the some people, it's use a lot of time after graduate, just find a job. Sometimes it don't like, and sometimes have the perseverance to the job, but don't like it not guarantee happiness. But first of all, make sure to accept and understand what do you want to do or anything that you want to do. And the fourth step that really support to each other. If don't have passion, step two, perseverance cannot happen, and step three, focus cannot happen also. Because every step that very support to each other, like the Buddha, he teaching is so very simple but very profound, and then it comes to be like the trend right now that everyone use the term for success in their life.
Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with us. Okay, monk tree, since we now mentioning, about being successful and all, and everyone has different definition of being successful, and a lot of people who still in the working industry right now, they still want to get promoted, they still want to, have more money. I wonder, in your point of view, like, does that consider being like greedy, and how do we balance that? Because in Buddha teaching, he said, like not to be greedy.
Okay, that's right. Because of Buddha teaching, he taught us not to be greedy. But definition of greedy is something like you desire, you have a, you're going to get something at important at the expense of others. So I mean, you take over something you want from other, right? You take away from that one, you take away to be with you, because that's a kind of like greedy. So if in case that you are working with a team workers, and you try to do well, you want to get promoted, but what you do, you just blame other, and for good for yourself, and to get promoted by blaming other that he's so bad, and then you are the best one, yeah, to get promoted. I think this point is greedy. But for if you try to work it best by yourself to get the best job with our with the full of attention of your job, and then you don't blame other, you don't kill other people. So it's, I think it's the way that you can get it to promote in your to promote your job, because it's like you get what you did. It's a law of karma. You did good thing, you get a good thing. You did bad, you get it bad. So you don't kill any people. You do it. You try it best to yourself. So this is a chance you to get it. It's not greedy, but you can get, and you can make like and at this point, I think it's like it's just your goal. You can put your goal that when to work a team, and then try to be its best. I want to have a success in my life. If you do it in the correct way, it's just like you have your goal, you're not greedy. Yeah, this is my point.
Okay, thank you very much for your clarification. So it's okay to, you know, wanting to be promoted to like the next level, as long as you don't cause harms on other people, right? So okay, please wish me luck that I get promoted soon. And I will use monk nemitron method, you know, the 4 Itipata to do my job. Okay. Um, Before we end, I have the last questions to ask both of you guys. Uh, I wonder if before you entering your monkhood, have your goals have changed before and after?
Okay. For me, before and after, my goal is little change. Little change. Before I was ordained. I'm I'm a layman and working as a volunteer at the temple, and that kid, I just think that I want to learn the language at the United States too. I forgot to tell you. At that point, that's 9 years as a volunteer. My goal is like I want to do it best for my job at the temple, to help to support monks jobs, to do everything and try to learn American culture too. So try to learn now what their lifestyle, what is the way that I can help the monk to teach Buddhism in the Western area, in the Western side, and I want to learn that language and anything. If I and I wish to have a higher education too. I mean, at that time, but when I decided to ordain 3 years ago as a monk, so the role of my life, my goal is a little bit changed. So I think I'm not gonna work as a volunteer anymore, but I still wish to um, as a monk, I would to like to teach you to take the suffering out of the people's mind. I mean, people around the world, to take it out. So I'm thinking that as a monk, this is the jobs that we have to do, and this is a very big one, big task for me. And I'm not thinking about that people only just only the Buddhists, but I mean people around the world. um, they'll have a suffering inside the mind. So I think I have to find a way to help them to find a happier life and take out for their suffering. Meditation is a one way, one method, but I think I have to find other ways to take the suffering out. Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing with us, and I'm glad that you stay in the US for 9 years, and learn American cultures, because now I think it's supporting your goals as a monk to help more people, and when you understand their culture, you can relate to them more. Thank you, Monk Tree. How about you, Monk Nemitron? Have your goal changed before and after you entering your monkhood?
Okay, for me, this is something that changing so much. In the university or after graduate from university, I learn about business administration because I plan. I plan about my life after graduate. I would like to do some business that can guarantee the money. It's like the way to find a lot of money during that time. And I have the plan for open the room, open the restaurant, restaurant for make the people happy when the most people come to my restaurant and can eat the delicious food. And I plan the project to my mom and my dad. And I have another plan to do the business. It can call Amway because during the moment you know about Amway business. During the time that I study at the university, I find the job also, and I go to meeting with some people that invite me to join, and I'm receive the good opportunity to come to join and learn how to speak, how to communicate with people, and learn how to sell the product. That's very amazing. And in that point, it's so hard for me because that you already know I'm very shy, I'm not talkative, like I'm not talkative. But this is the way, in that moment, this is the way that it's like sometimes that can change my mindset to connect with other people more. And after graduate, I have plan to do work and also I have plan to ordain first also. Because I tell to myself, if I work first, I don't have time to rest the mind. I don't have time to practice meditation. And this is the idea come up in my life during that time. I just ask to myself first and then tell to my family that I would like to ordain. And my family that very happy. It tell to me, really? What a temple. And that's awesome because I tell to my family that I would like to try the new life. I would like to do something that I never tried before. It's like the go to walk Dhammayata. Dhammayata is like the walk around from the temple, go to around the place that หลวงปู่วัดปากน้ำ that the path of หลวงปู่วัดปากน้ำ and then just have time to practice meditation because I think, oh, this is the way that I must to practice meditation because I'm done confident, I'm very shy, and I think meditation can help me to become the good person and become the good idea. And during the monk life in the first time, I think about business also. I think this is the way to make merit first. And if I have a lot of merit, the business, my business that can succeed very fast. but but I just look back to myself. Oh, this is the life that I find through the whole life. and something that everyone find happiness also, and find happiness also, and my work like the way that is different from other work in the world. And I just tell to my family, this is the work that I do in a piece that can create more people happiness and can do something that have impact to people around me, especially for myself first. For myself, I just learn and teaching myself, learn about anything, and just have time to help other people around me. That's very awesome, especially in the daily mind shower or the special Zoom class every Sunday, every Saturday, West Coast. That very happy to connect people with the meditation, with the wisdom that can make everyone happy. This is the my view, my point that is so very different from the businessman to become the orange man. That very awesome.
That's so cool. I have quick question for you. You mentioned that you wanted to open a restaurant, right? What kind of food did you want to sell?
Okay, it's like the Thai food.
Oh,
You know about the กะเพราไข่ดาว
yeah, I love it.
You can translate to English language.
It's the fried basil, Thai basils.
Oh, yes. And it's like the order order of food depend on the people that come to the restaurant. And I have a lot of idea and I tell to my family and let them know first, and I just make the my mother and father help to each other to make the restaurant. And right now I think they will do like that in the future.
Oh, so it's
Mhm.
only one menu that you want to sell?
No, any menu is like the อาหาร
Um,
ตามสั่ง
I see, I see. Okay, okay. Okay, sorry for taking you guys off of the topic, from like leadership to successful and now to food. I guess that just how much we love food. But, all the restaurant owners, they cannot also be successful without the four itipata too, right? And they have delicious food for us to eat. Okay, I think our time is up now. Thank you so much, everyone, for staying with us until the end. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope that you learned something from this. All right, and please join me in paying our monks respect together by bowing 3 times. Bow, bow, bow.
May the power of merit from practice meditation together, from learn about wisdom, enable all of you to have pure mind, have a good life, successful in everything, and can attain true happiness with it soon.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. And we will see you guys again with Clear Your Mind by Your Monk in the next episode. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.